The zero conditional is essentially the logic of the universe put into words. Think of it like a simple machine or a mathematical equation where input A always creates output B. It isn't about guessing what might happen in the future or regretting the past, but rather describing how things work. We use this to talk about scientific facts, general truths, and absolute habits. It is the structure you use when you want to describe a guarantee, like how gravity works or what always happens to your body when you don't sleep. The structure is incredibly balanced because you use the simple present tense for both parts of the sentence. First, you have the condition, usually starting with if, and then you have the result. For example, you say, if you heat ice, it melts. Notice how we aren't using will melt or melted. We stay in the present because it is true yesterday, it is true today, and it will be true tomorrow. It implies that every single time you perform the action, you get the same specific reaction. Since these sentences describe things that happen regularly or every time a condition is met, you can usually swap out the word if for when without changing the meaning at all. Saying, if I get sick, I stay home is pretty much identical to when I get sick, I stay home. This slight change highlights that the situation is a recurring event or a habit rather than a hypothetical what-if scenario. It really helps to view this grammar point as a way to explain the rules of your life or the laws of nature. The biggest thing to keep in mind is that this structure is never for one specific event happening right now or in the future. It is for generalities. If you are talking about a specific plan, like what you might do next Tuesday, you wouldn't use this. But if you are explaining to someone how a computer program works or describing your allergies, you use the zero conditional because you are stating a universal truth where the result is never in doubt.